Maybe.
Yeah, okay. After school,
Where's
we're
this bell?
she's here.
Dead.
Yeah, she went upstairs. We're gonna go look at
We
the
need
third
to
floor house.
yell at her.
Guys.
New books you'll want to read and own are at our Scholastic Book Fair. You'll find the newest books, the best and most popular books, and the most amazing stories. You'll find more new choices at your Scholastic Book Fair. Check it out.
I got in this van voluntarily. Drank the juice box they gave me. Why wouldn't I? These aren't just random kidnappers. I know these people. They're my best friend's family. Well, they were. Lizzie died last year. I miss her so much. But her family has taken their grief to a whole other level. They can't bear the pain of Lizzie being gone anymore. They want me to be her. And I have to pretend. Until the time is right to escape. Find Pretend She's Here at your Scholastic Book Fair.
This all started with a craving for peanut butter cups. Meet Ben Braver, average kid and lover of video games, movies, and, peanut butter cups. Ben has never had any special powers, and maybe never will. But after he saves the day from the bully Dexter Dunn, he's led to a secret school for kids with super abilities, where things and people get interesting. There's Noah Nichols, burper of fireballs, but only after he eats jerky. And Penny Plum, who can talk to animals, but really just mice. When a mysterious sickness takes over the students at Kepler Academy, it's up to Ben to find his own unique power to save his school and his friends. Could his snack attack lead him to become the superhero he's always dreamed about? Or is it more than Ben can handle? Find out in The Super Life of Ben Braver at your Scholastic Book Fair.
How would you feel if on the first day of school you came home and you looked in the mirror and suddenly you had a flashback of meeting Hitler face to face? This is exactly what happens to Nadia in Stolen Girl. Nadia's memories come back in nightmares and flashbacks. She has no idea and no control over when they happen. Sometimes it will be spurred by something that she's wearing. Other times it will be something she sees on the street. And then suddenly she has this horrific memory, and it's almost like traveling back in time. Bam! She has this memory that makes no sense to her, except that it's terrifying. The thing that Nadia is most afraid of is who she really is. She's almost afraid to remember her past. Because what if she's one of the bad guys? What if she is a Nazi? Look for my book, Stolen Girl, at your Scholastic Book Fair.
2,000 years ago, dragons were banished from our world. But beyond the clouds, the evil raptors wait, planning to return and take Earth for themselves. When brother and sister Joss and Allie join forces with a legendary silver dragon, they find themselves in a desperate battle against powerful enemies. The cruel Lennox clan and their fierce raptors will stop at nothing to make Earth theirs. Now Joss, Allie, and the Silver must journey to this world and team up with a new friend, Siren, to protect their secret and save humankind. Are you ready to take flight? Look for Rise of the Dragons at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Social media lets you make friends with the entire world. That's great if you love attention, but I'd rather stay out of the spotlight, which is why this new art-sharing app, Veil, is so perfect for me. On Veil, we can share our creations without revealing who we are. For the most part, it's pretty cool. But there are always a few trolls that have to ruin things. And even though it's supposed to be a secret, I've managed to figure out the Veil identities of a few kids at my school. Turns out some people, including my best friend, have more problems than I thought. I want to help them, but to do that, I might have to finally come into the spotlight and let the world know who I really am, even if that means losing everything. Find Tell Me Everything at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Hi, I'm Craig, and this is Fred, and we have a book coming out. It's called Craig and Fred, a U.S. Marine, a stray dog, and how they rescued each other. And Fred just wanted to say hi because he wants to get his credit as the co-author. He had a lot to do with it. I let him type on my computer, and he got it kind of muddy, but it's fine. I met Fred in Afghanistan, a place called Sangin District that's in Helmand Province. It's in the southern part of Afghanistan. In 2010, I was a U.S. Marine. We were sent there to help secure the area. The villagers needed some help with a situation there, and it was a pretty violent place for a lot of reasons, and it wasn't the place that I thought I'd meet my first dog, but here we are. That first day when I walked over to him, I saw him kind of trot across the compound, and I just saw his tail bobbing, you know, and at first he looked like a big dog because he's got this big head and this big tail, and he's got this big chest, and his chest is puffed out, and I looked up over my computer, and he's got these legs, you know, and it's like he's 2 dogs long and 1 dog tall, you know, and he's just trotting across the compound, and I'm like, what is this guy? So I got a little piece of beef jerky, and I started walking over to him, and as I got close, he started to wag his tail, and like little dust is kicking up around his tail as he's wagging it, just kind of looking at me, and I was stopped me right in my tracks. It's like, what does this dog have to wag his tail at? Absolutely nothing. I mean, he has never been shown any love or any compassion by a person. He's covered in bugs, he's hot and hungry, you know, but he's wagging his tail at me, you know, and he doesn't know me at all, you know, and that moment, you know, really kind of describes and kind of summarizes Fred's philosophy and Fred's message to me and to everyone else. Is like, you know, no matter how miserable you might be or how hard things might be, you can always wag your tail, you know, and you can always, you know, fly that flag of being stubbornly positive, and I mean, and it can change your world for the better. I mean, rescuing him ultimately wasn't that challenging. It was just the right thing to do. But you know, the things that he showed me and the lessons that he's taught me and how he's rescued me is still ongoing. I'm still learning from him every day, and it's kind of an immeasurable impact on my life.
I can't remember how long I've been in this room. I used to make a mark as each day passed, but it doesn't matter anymore. I don't remember my birthday, my name, or why I'm so afraid to leave this room. I feel a new presence in the house now. A girl. I want to speak to her. To tell her something important. Lily? The girl in the locked room at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Danny Mannion was born fighting. Fighting his father, fighting his brothers, looking for trouble, and this time finding it, and himself on the verge of a prison sentence. Now, there's just one way out. Join the military. But when Danny enlists in the Army, he becomes part of an elite task force of special commandos struggling to complete a covert mission in Southeast Asia, a mission that has gone terribly wrong. Can the things that got Danny into trouble in the past become the very things that keep him alive in a war where there are no rules? Special Forces Number 1, unconventional warfare at your Scholastic Book Fair.
My story started when I left my litter and went off on my own, but didn't know how to get home. I went from searching for food to playing Bella in a movie, all because of Teresa, who found me and loved me and trained me. And now I am her dog, and she is my home. Shelby's story from W. Bruce Cameron, inspired by the real-life story of the dog actor from A Dog's Way Home, now a major motion picture.
Meet Catwatt. Catwatt is having a bad day.
My computer isn't working. Why did things like this happen to me?
Now meet Blurmp.
Don't you think it's probably about time you grew up a little? You mean by growing a manly beard and mustache?
Blurmp always looks on the bright side.
You know what I love? Everything.
They're best friends, total opposites, and have a funny take on just about everything.
When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. What does that even mean?
Ask for Catwatt at your Scholastic Book Fair.
You and your friends are always on the go. Thanks to the world of mobile gaming and this book, you can take your favorite games and all their tips, tricks, and stats with you. Find expert advice on the best mobile games ever, the best esports games ever, and the best free games ever. Enjoy your favorite games anywhere and everywhere. Games like Minecraft and Hello Neighbor. Don't miss out. Perfect your gaming on the go. Get the all-new, updated edition of Go Gaming at your Scholastic Book Fair.
Look for these new books and more at your Scholastic Book Fair. Check it out.
All right, last day of February. Hard to believe. Please stand for the pledge. 2. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, February 28th, 2019. Today is a B day, and today is National what?
Today is National Chili Day.
That's right. Got to put a lot of beans in those chili. That's where it's at. Yesterday's winners, we had Aiden Guttrell, Brody Weatherby, Theodore Richards, Dallas Reeves, and Braden Hecox. The correct answer was 6 games. All right, what's going on next week here at Edison?
National School Breakfast Week is next week. During the breakfast time, 7:25 to 7:50, we will have a few surprises, so be sure to come and check out breakfast.
I can't wait. I won't be able to sleep this weekend just thinking about it. All right. Next.
Teachers, please tune in to the morning announcements at 7:45 so students can watch the Scholastic Book Fair promotional video highlighting some of the books for sale at the book fair. The book fair will run through conferences.
Yeah, Mr. Drinkwater, I think, has some of the books set up downstairs in the LMC. So reading teachers, if you ever get a chance, bring your reading class down, check out some of those fine books that are going on here in the LMC. Musical.
Hey Wildcats, don't forget auditions are this week. Double check what day you signed up for. Late auditions will not be accepted. See you after school.
Well, yearbook. Yearbook.
Oh. If you'd like to have the 2018-2019 yearbook, you need to have made your purchase by this Friday. Don't miss out on the memories.
Darn right. Great memories at the Big E. All right, Reading Olympics book plug. If any competitors still have books checked out, please return them to the LMC ASAP. Mr. Drinkwater needs those. He's nodding his head. And they are also needed for the Franklin Reading Olympics that are going to be starting up here soon. So we appreciate your compliance with that. Dr. Schenzel, want to talk about girls basketball last night? Anything else that's going on here in sports?
Yeah, I got a couple things. One, girls basketball team went to Franklin yesterday and played McNeil. They came out victorious with a 31-27 victory. Great performances by everyone. There were 6 scorers on our team, which is always good to see, and everyone did a great job defensively to hold them to 27 points. Great transition basketball. Had quite a few layups. So it was a great performance. Congratulations, girls. Another note is, I just wanted to bring this up to you guys, that Mr. McCulloch is doing some weightlifting after school at Parker High School. I think it's more of a strength and conditioning too. I think there's some bigger, faster, stronger, so they're going to work on your speed as well. But if you are interested, you are welcome to join up at Parker High School at 6:30 to 8. Mr. McCulloch is here in the mornings. If you have any questions, he's in my room. So that anyone is interested in going up and trying to get bigger, faster, and stronger, please come down. He's usually in my room in the mornings from 8 to 8:43. So that's one way to get a hold of him. Or actually, in the morning, he's usually out in the hallway as well. So questions you can ask me too, and I can help you out. So.
Thank you. Legendary Coach Dive at Parker High School would be proud that these young men and even young ladies are getting into that weight room, strengthening up for the fall season, spring seasons of the Parker High School. So check it out. It's a really good time up there. We got some birthdays today, don't we?
Yeah.
Who do we have in 7th grade?
James Lee.
Darn right. Who do you have in 6th grade?
Alan Puebla Jaramillo.
Yep. And who else?
Dane Wagner.
All right. Happy birthday to the 3 of you. Hope you have a wonderful day. What's on the menu?
Today on the menu we have double cheeseburger, whole grain chicken patty, specialty salad, sloppy joe with the whole grain bun, pizza, tater tots, zucchini, fruit choice, and milk choice.
Always delicious down there. All right, today's question. Here we go. Top 5. Beginning in 1998, who was the celebrity center square on the game show Hollywood Squares? Once again, beginning in 1998, who was the celebrity center square on the game show Hollywood Squares? Good luck with that. I think that's all we have. Have a great Thursday, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning right here at the Big E.